Welcome, folks, to another episode of That Ninja Show. Shinobi One here. We're continuing our ongoing retrospect of the Master. Now, January was actually a significant month for this series because on January 20th, 1984, it debuted. I had talked about that before in previous videos, but of course my mind has been focused on another Ninja 40th anniversary. Ninja 3 The Domination, which celebrates its 40th anniversary in September, and there's some surprises coming up for that anniversary. But in the meantime, we will continue to pay tribute to this great series by watching it on DVD, Blu-ray, and for those of you that can go and watch it for free on Tubi, more power to you. Huge thanks out to Robert Ferguson for reminding me about the anniversary. Yeah, my old timers kicked in and I fully forgot that anniversary had come and gone. So Robert, thank you again. I may get something out in the mail to you. You may need to contact me via email so we can discuss that further as a thank you for that. Now, if you noticed, I'm wearing the not Shinobi One usual uniform. Today I'm wearing the hood, mask, and gauntlets from Bakazori Crafts to just do a little kit bash of a Revenge of the Ninja costume. The patch was made by Jason Blakey, and the suit itself was a Stephen K. Hayes one from Century. Now, Bakazori does make a complete Revenge of the Ninja outfit. I am planning on getting one still, but for now, I just kind of cut some corners. This is actually not even sewn on yet, but it will be soon enough. But for those of you that do want to get a Revenge of the Ninja outfit, Bakazori Crafts does offer them for a really good price. Link will be in the comments below. So look for that coming up here in just a little bit. So now we're going to talk about a little bit of a review of Episode 3, the State of the Union for the Master, or as I call it, the Battle of the Big 80s Hair. In one corner, you got Timothy Van Patten with his First Blood mullet. And in the other corner, you have Wings fame Crystal Bernard with her Trouble with Tribble's hair. I mean, dude, both of them. And then there's also one bad guy that's probably got the, as poofy hair as Crystal Bernard's. And, there's some poofy hair in this damn episode, man, without a doubt. So yeah, we'll be looking for that. You'll see the bad guy. You'll see him because you can't pass up this hair. I mean, I don't know if he was trying to do Mel Gibson Lethal Weapon, but no, it looks like he's got like a sheep on his head. Anyway, little quirky things that I tend to find out in these episodes where it's late at night and I've eaten a lot of jalapeno peanut brittle to keep me awake. So anyway, without further ado, let's watch Episode 3, State of the Union. Let's watch it go.
Hi, I'm Max Keller. I used to spend my mornings tightrope walking. Now I'm a marathon runner. You know, I sometimes wonder if being a ninja is going to agree with my health. I can't believe you. I started 10 minutes before you, and you're not even winded.
I'm winded.
You hide it well. I'm having a heart attack.
Lower the heart rate. Drop the respiration, slow everything down. The miles become steps.
Thought I was in shape till I met you.
It'll come.
A heart attack? Any second.
When you have to run the 4-minute mile, you'll do it. In less.
I don't think running's my long suit. I'll stick to wheels. At least you don't ride bikes. Do you?
It's been a long time.
Good. Get ready to watch the ace, old fella.
The 4-minute mile, was it attainable in the 80s or just ninja fanfare / fiction? Actually, the first recorded milestone was achieved in 1954 by a Roger Bannister at the age of 25. His reported time was 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds, although this was disputed, supposedly. Now, according to current resources, as of June of 2022, the 4-minute mile barrier has been broken by over 1,750 athletes. And for those of you who ever wanted to try the old 4-minute mile challenge, for those of you TikTokers out there that may want to do like a 4-minute mile challenge, I don't do TikTok. It's not my thing. But in order to achieve that, one would need a rate of speed of at least 15 miles per hour. So if you run 15 miles per hour, 4-minute mile is probably your thing there. Anyways, back to the show.
Hey, what, you crazy? Watch your through you. Got a problem, pal?
Yeah, man, I don't like your face.
There's no picture.
Want to keep all those teeth?
Check out, Jack.
Max.
Stay out of this, I can handle it. Of course, rearranging that mug of yours might be a challenge.
Oh. Old Max Keller.
Hog, how you doing? Thought you retired.
I couldn't do that, brother. Besides, busting up towns ain't cool anymore. I should have known I'd find you here. You any better with that bike of yours now?
I always beat you, didn't I? Hey, Hog, this is the McAllister, John Peter McAllister. This is Hog, best biker around. To me, of course.
You look kind of puny to me, pal. You better just watch.
That's good advice. I'm sure you have the power hidden there somewhere. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
See you later, Hog.
Hog, nice company you keep.
He's a pussycat. What'd you do to him anyway?
Oh, just being friendly.
Hope you can still hold a handlebar. Well, see you for the champagne at the finish line.
So Max and Hog have sort of a Empire Strikes Back, Lando and Han moment. And then, of course, McAllister has his Darth Vader death grip on his hand. And, of course, the friendly bantering continues with Max and John. A bromance continues, which is it's really cool. You know, it is starting to be more like a buddy cop type TV series, but with ninjas. So I like it so far in that they have that bantering and such. always with Lee Van Cleef, he's got that swagger to him and that air of confidence, you know, whereas Van Patten or Max in his character is just he kind of reminds me of like this, you know, hey, I'm walking here type of guy. So anyway, totally dug that little scene there, and that it kind of alludes that McAllister has this superhuman ninja strength. Yeah, or maybe he watched an episode or maybe he watched the movie Over the Top. You never know. Anyway, back to the episode.
Well, this is it. The Clearwater Cannery. Nerve center of the city, such as it is.
Bring it over here!
You know, if I hadn't lost that race, we wouldn't be broke.
Max.
So I figured I could pick up a couple of days' work here and put us back on schedule.
Max.
Bring it down!
So, ninja clairvoyance? Did McAllister kind of have like a force sensitive type thing? Nah, it was pretty obvious that dude couldn't work that crane. But McAllister with the save though, with the huge ass shuriken. Of course, damn thing, you know, bounced off into the water, and I thought that was the only one he has. But I think in other episodes you do see that shuriken again, but you know, did him or Max go diving for it later or something? I don't know. But needless to say, it was pretty shiny and good looking. That's a good looking shuriken. Yeah. Anyway, back to the...
Sexy girl, don't you think? Good looking, too. You sure took care of that accident down by the wharf today, didn't you? That was hot. Just flick that little gadget and bam, the whole thing goes into the drink. Sure hope that old guy's all right, though. Ow. That's better. Like I was saying, an old guy like that shouldn't have to work that hard labor. Well, can't all be ninjas with the strength of centuries, right? So, say, what time is it? Gotta be moving out of here soon. What's the matter? The bed too comfortable for you? You all right? Hey, old fella. Oh, dear God.
So, oh, there I go with the so's. Can you slow your heart rate with breathing? I did a little bit of research. I've done a little bit of research, which we'll talk about later on in this episode as well. But shallow breaths don't have a calming effect. Deep breathing that causes your abdomen to rise and fall can calm a racing heart. Make sure to breathe slowly and deeply, inhaling through your nose and exhaling either through your nose or out your mouth. That's according to some resources that I found. Now, there are some of the resources that I'm going to bring to the table at the end of this episode. We'll discuss that in a little bit more into detail, and it comes in play into my martial arts training over the years. So, anyway, back to the episode.
Dear God, don't do this.
Whatever happened to
It's time to get up.
What happened to you? I thought you had a heart attack.
I was still.
You stopped breathing. You have to breathe.
The heartbeat, like everything else, can be controlled. I just slowed it down.
Slowed it down? You stopped it.
Only in appearance. The same technique that allows a Zulu warrior to chase a running gazelle for 50 miles and still have the strength for the kill.
Swell. I believe you can do it, okay? Just don't do it again. You scared the hell out of me.
Oh, that was nice. Well, I see you're ready to go. I think I am.
Stopping his heartbeat. I've learned my lesson. Don't worry, I'm not leaving this bar through a window.
Hi, Sandy. Hi.
Hey, Sandy, I don't want you serving Carrie.
Why not?
Because I said so. I don't want you serving.
Chad, what's the
Want to lose
problem?
your job? Do what I told you.
Okay.
I'll be at the bar.
Thought you didn't drink.
I don't break up dates either. Unless she gets to be too much.
It's brave talk for a man whose heart almost stopped.
You guys passing through?
You talking to me?
What does it look like? You and the hotshot kid over there, now that he's lost the race, I guess you'd be leaving town.
What's it to you?
Well, this is a tight community. We take care of our town.
I don't think the lady wants you to take care of her.
You got a hearing problem?
My hearing is excellent. Move it or lose it.
You just be sure Loverboy is on his way out of town tonight.
I'll deliver the message.
You do that. You got a light?
Must have had it turned up too high.
What is that, a cigarette lighter or a flamethrower? Good be seeing you.
Let's order. Is it still on you?
You bet.
See some menus, please.
Sure.
Excuse me. I didn't get the lady a menu.
I can't serve her. Sandy,
What do you mean you can't serve?
please, Carrie, don't start any trouble.
Well, how about if I do? I just decided dinner's on me tonight. And I'm really hungry. Come from a long line of big eaters. You like seafood?
You bet.
Halibut?
Yeah.
Me too. 2 halibuts. No, I'm really hungry. 2 baked potatoes. Sour cream and chives? Only on 1. Too much cholesterol. And I'll have some beers. Pretty thirsty. And to finish it off, I'll have a couple of apple pies with ice cream on the top. And a pot of coffee. That should just about do me fine.
I can't serve you.
Oh, now you can't serve me either.
Look, Carrie, it's not me.
You got a problem, fella?
Just trying to order dinner for the lady here.
Well, maybe you ought to order someplace else.
I won't be needing all of this. I gotta break myself of this habit. Come on! Come on!
Hold on. Okay, half pepperoni, half mushroom.
Go get her. Get him.
So McAllister's definitely not someone you want to mess with. That dude just doesn't know what he's getting himself into, you know. I do love the homage to Revenge of the Ninja with the flamethrower. And of course, Max gets tossed again, yet through another bar window. In the end, once again, McAllister with the save, but this time using the Toronoko for his disappearing act with him and Carrie / Crystal Bernard. So, pretty cool stuff so far. On to the next thing.
Huh? Yeah. Too bad we can't help her.
Listen, pal. If you think I'm walking away from her, Webster, the cannery, or this town, you're... Guess you figured that out already, huh?
We've been told to get out of town.
By who?
Try a guess.
Webster?
Good guess.
Well, we're not leaving. Nobody's running me out of town. We're not leaving. I'll figure something out.
That's what I was afraid of.
The Max Keller tenacity strikes again after McAllister tells him that they've been asked to leave. Just whatever you do, leave. Don't give him any shuriken. Not just yet, anyways. That dude likes to throw shuriken like he's giving out, you know, newspapers, like he's a paperboy throwing out newspapers or something. Anyway, back to the episode.
No vacancies. I'm not surprised, though. Working conditions there are so great. Nice suit. How much? $300? Must be making a lot of overtime. Looking forward to your children going to college? Because it's not going to be easy on the salary you're making. But when the cost of living increases come in every year, that'll make things a whole lot easier. I don't know why Carrie's bothering to rock the boat for you people. You're doing just fine. I mean, you get paid what they want to give you. You work the hours they tell you. You clock in and punch out right on time. Their time. Carrie's waiting for a show of hands, and she isn't going to get one. Your big brother isn't watching you. He's got you right in his hip pocket. If you're asking me, you're all getting exactly what you deserve.
I'll sign. I'll sign. I'll sign. I'll sign. We with you, Carrie. We're with you, Carrie. Let's go for it. Come on, Carrie. I'll leave you to it.
So Keller and his monologues, they are pretty convincing at times, aren't they? He got all those people to sign the petition for the union. Anyway, Chad Webster looks pretty ticked. Back to the episode.
Just been to church. Your young friend missed his vocation. Should have been an evangelist.
He does have a way with words.
Too bad it isn't gonna do him any good. Or you. You're leaving Clearwater. Right now.
So good old Chad Webster brings in a familiar bad guy from Revenge of the Ninja. You have Don, or as they misnamed him in Revenge of the Ninja as Dan, but Don Shanks, or Chief, bringing out some of the one of the recognizable bad guys in good old Revenge of the Ninja. So good to see Don in there doing his thing. This time, instead of messing with Kosugi, he's messing with Lee Van Cleef, and Lee is just right up in there, not taking any stuff from anyone. So, back to the fight.
You're not gonna get out of this one, pal.
long since you've been on one of these?
Long time. Feels good.
I don't know if you can enjoy the experience all that much. Hold on! Where'd you learn that one?
Motorcycle school. Where's Carrie?
At a union meeting.
We better get to her tonight.
Max shows up on the motorcycle, and the chase gets thwarted with Tetsubishi being thrown at the tires. But there is a continuity issue there because one of the tire close-up scenes shows one of the hero shuriken bouncing off the tire and popping it. There's some Takagi in play here against Webster, along with a rope to capture the tire iron. And then, of course, McAllister finishes him off with a shuriken to the tire. And it concludes with a next time on MacGyver fire. So, pretty cool little interaction there. I wanted to see a little bit more between Chief and McAllister, even if, you know, show's doing the stunts or what have you. I thought that'd be a little bit more drawn out, so to speak. But all in all, still, you know, I think a lot of these episodes deal with car chases and then some fighting. But yeah, someone that you know is fully invested into this show, I wanted to see a little bit more of the hand-to-hand or weapon-on-weapon aspects. But anyway, can't always get what you want. On to the next scene.
There's an open window on the second floor.
Oh, swell.
Hey! Hey!
Too easy.
Max, I think we got something. Look at this. Names, lists of names. Here's Carrie's brother. And the date that he disappeared. An old point, whatever that is.
So Carter's involved too. And decided to protect himself. You know, all that Webster doesn't even know about these files? It's
get him over to the sheriff's office.
Mr. Webster, Zell at Cannery. We've had a break-in. Ah, the young kid. The one that's been hanging around here.
In this scene, we see McAllister and Max doing something that is common with ninja in history, which is intelligence gathering, to infiltrate and gather information. However, Max's stealth skills, dude, they rival the volume of Mariah Carey caught in a bear trap. Damn, that boy is loud. Breaking all sorts of stuff like a bull in a china shop and kicking and punching and messing with security guards, that, you know, and they're making a whole bunch of noise. I was like, dude, volume, bro, stealth, what the hell? Anyway, on to the next scene.
He's dead.
No.
What the hell? Was Chief using birdshot? I mean, he barely hit the window and Max loses control. McAllister pretends to be dead. You know, I was just like, as a kid, I was dumbfounded. I was like, how can he be dead? You know, because we still have 10 more episodes left. Anyway, so I was, yeah, I was a bit skeptical on that, especially with, even when I was a kid, I knew about ballistics and stuff because I used to learn how to shoot at the age of 7, and so my father taught me a lot of stuff about guns and stuff when I was a kid. Anyway, on to the next scene.
They have to go down by the wharf. No pain. Outside yourself. Like you said. Go for it.
And we're back. McAllister has lowered his heart rate. We all know that through the premise of the show. Max doesn't know that. Max is all freaking out, and you know it's his time to try and do his 4-minute mile to get to Carrie before the bad guys do. So it's a run, Forrest, run moment for Max, and yeah. On to the next thing.
How deep is it?
I don't know, 3.5 feet.
Throw him in.
So watching this scene now as an adult gives me Army of Darkness vibes. When Ash says, "Hey, you got a little something on your face," and then boop, you know, dirt goes on to McAllister's face. So
Your moment's coming. And hers.
Yeah. Like I did for my brother and the others?
2 more, just like this one, unmarked. There are a lot of them in this graveyard. They don't use it anymore. No caretaker, no maintenance. Just decaying memories.
Now I got it, Webster. It's really bothering me. It's not just that you run the cannery the way you want. No flack, no union. No, that's not enough to kill people for. There's another reason.
What would that be?
You get off on this. It's a thrill, a kick. Look at the power you have. Life and death. It's a tough act to top.
What I feel and what I think isn't going to matter to you much longer, Keller. Any more than it does for your late friend. Or you, Carter.
Me?
Didn't I tell you, Carter? After 35 years of keeping your nose clean and looking the other way, this is what you get. Thanks. I know. Lowered heartbeat to barely a pulse. Close your door to the senses like you did in the motel room.
Further than that, on the edge of death, it can only be affected once or twice. More than that, could prove fatal.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
And I prefer it.
Now, this scene also gives me Step Brothers vibes when McAllister wakes up, and of course, now as an adult, you could hear Will Ferrell in the back of your head going, "Zombie! Zombie!" And then the fight breaks out. McAllister, starts going at it with the guys, gets the shovel. Of course, that shows Under the Mask doing most of the stunts for this scene. And then McAllister stating that his heart rate reduction brought him close to death. As a kid, I thought it was kind of trippy watching this as a youngster. But did anyone notice how quick his ninja suit cleaned up? I mean, dude, he was covered under what? How many layers of dirt? And I mean, these things pick up dirt like a Swiffer on steroids, man. So he cleaned up quick. I was like, more continuity issues there. But, it's the 80s. Continuity there wasn't a whole lot of continuity people, working on scenes and stuff. So, anyway, on to the next scene.
I'll be in the band with Henry. We can wait.
He's a classy guy. I don't know how he made those people think he was dead.
It's a long story, going back centuries.
Listen, about that job.
I gotta go, Carrie.
No.
Someone we have to find for the master.
The master?
My friend, kind of a nickname. I'll be back this way for next year's race.
You better be.
we get to the epilogue, the final part of the episode. We have a minor mention to the ongoing search for Terry in this episode, and while we did get to see, some chases and some little bit of action, we didn't get to see any ninja versus ninja battles like we did the first 2 episodes. We did get to see more ninja tools and training principles, such as the running of the 4-minute mile and the breathing techniques. So overall, it's a good episode. I, again, was always about more ninja versus ninja action and such. But you can't always get what you want. And then plus, that I think that they had to kind of spread it out a little bit. But, wanting to see Kosugi in this more than just as a stunt guy, that was another big thing that I wanted to see, if anything. So when we get to the later episodes that have show in them, those are really the ones that I look forward to. And then there's also in the realm of how they did these episodes, made me think that there was one specific episode that they should have probably left for the season finale. I think it would have, since it did end after the first season, spoiler alert, that specific episode, and we'll get to it, but that specific episode would have been the one that I would have ended the series with and said, all right, that's it, thank you very much, goodbye. So, yeah. But overall, pretty good episode for State of the Union. I think so. Anyways, on to the next thing. All right, my friends, finishing up this retrospective on episode 3 of The Master. The subject of controlling your breathing to overcome some physical limitations brought some question to me when I was young. I was like, can they really do this? Can they really, slow down their heart rate and be able to have this untapped energy or being able to control your oxygen levels and such? But I kind of tabled that, and little did I know that the answer to training my body to breathe properly would come the next decade, in the mid-90s. And really it revolves around my time in jiu-jitsu training and studying what the Brazilian jiu-jitsu master Rickson Gracie had demonstrated in breathing with the diaphragm. Now, I posted a link below this video if you are interested in getting some resources on that from Rickson himself and how he implemented in his training these breathing techniques through the years. I find his teachings can provide valuable information to help anybody in their physical conditioning. He uses it for jiu-jitsu and for MMA fighting, or as they called it in Brazil, vale tudo training and competition. So with that, if you want to check out that link below, please do so. But for now, I know I talked about a huge friggin' shuriken. I did get one recently from a buddy of mine. That's this bad boy here. We're going to go into more details about it on my next episode. But, yeah. I just got this bad boy recently, and it is sharp. Yeah. So, with that, like, subscribe, be kind, rewind. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of That Ninja Show. Shinobi One signing off. And until next time. Next time will probably be mail call, because I know I've had some people ask me about this sword. And then now I've got Bakazori goodness. Thank you to the guys at Bakazori. And then, of course, I got this bad Mama Jamma that I plan on. It's sharp. Like, it is a no BS shuriken. So, I plan on using that on my, not on my Ninja dartboard, but I've got a closed foam cell one that I may use and chunk some shurikens at that pretty soon. So, with that, Shinobi One here, signing off. Thank you again for your time, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.